Okay, so I'm settling in over here for the 1973 sci-fi mystery flick Soylent Green. It's about a dystopian future of 2022. Shut up. Where the world has become very overpopulated and there isn't enough food to go around. Charlton Heston stars as a New York City detective named Thorne trying to investigate a high-profile murder, stumbling across a shocking conspiracy. Here's a fun tidbit. The actual Soylent Green food that so many people eat in this movie, it's not real. No joke, you can actually buy it in the U.S. They banned it in Canada some time ago, so I had to call in a few favors to snack on some tonight while watching this. No, this isn't bad. What is this stuff anyway?
Soylent Green is people!
Excuse me a minute. Let's move on. For better or worse, this movie is a slow burn, but at least it uses its time building the hell out of this world. We only see New York, and who knows how much of it, but it is a pit by any standard, with 20 million people out of work in a city of about 33 million, people literally sleeping in stairwells, and nobody but the super rich and their prostitutes having any quality of life at all. Wait, this is science fiction, right? Anyway, the situation is so dire that when the murder victim from earlier is being taken away, it's to waste disposal. Even before we know what's going on, that's pretty warped. The younger people in this movie barely even know what funerals are, and deaths are all but swept under the rug immediately. This movie was made on a fairly small budget, but they were smart to use city backlot sets on the studio that were on the verge of being torn down anyway, ironically for affordable housing. Here's some real-world subtext. Edward G. Robinson plays Saul, the roommate and friend of Heston's character. He plays the part with massive tragedy, remembering the world that was and wondering exactly what went wrong. The subtext is that Robinson was really dying of cancer during the filming of this movie. In fact, his character's demise was the last thing he ever filmed, and he passed away only days later. It's no stretch to suppose that he hoped this scenario would absolutely not ever come true. The scary part is that if this movie were remade today, it would actually be a lot more disturbing. Sure, overpopulation didn't end up happening for real, but thanks to the cost of living going through the roof, it's not hard to imagine a similar culling of and reprocessing of the herd. What makes it truly worse is that in the movie, the corporation making Soylent Green seems to be only doing this out of desperation. These days, I think someone might do it out of spite. That seems to be what's really happening, burning the world just for kicks and then ruling over the ashes, becoming the kings of death. Well, not much more to say except bon appetit.